I work 20 hours a day for our future. I keep working while the world sleeps. I keep moving when my body says stop. I keep going when my mind feels heavy because I have a dream. I want to build a future where we can smile without fear, where we can live without constant worry, where your dreams can grow, where my effort can become something beautiful for both of us. Maybe you see my long days, but you do not see every sacrifice behind them. You see me working, but you do not see the moments when I feel exhausted. You see my progress, but you do not see every failure that came before. You see the results, but you do not see the nights I spent wondering if I could actually make it. You do not see the times I wanted to give up but still kept going because I was thinking about us. I was thinking about tomorrow. I was thinking about a life where we could wake up and feel safe. Maybe you think I work too much. Maybe you ask why I cannot slow down. Maybe you wonder why I keep pushing myself so hard. The answer is simple. I want to build something that lasts. I want to create a future that does not depend on luck. I want to give us more choices, more freedom, more peace, more possibilities. I want to know that when the hard days come, we will have something strong enough to hold us together. I do not work because I do not care about life. I work because I care about what life could become. I work because I have a vision. I work because I have a reason. I work because when I think about you, my future looks different. I see a home. I see warm lights. I see two cups on a table. I see your smile at the end of a long day. I see us talking about everything and nothing. I see us laughing about small things. I see us making plans for tomorrow. I see us growing together, and that picture gives me strength when my energy is gone. Maybe you do not know how powerful your presence is, even when you are not standing beside me. Maybe just knowing there is someone worth building for can change the way you see hard work. Suddenly the long hours feel different. Suddenly the sacrifices feel meaningful. Suddenly the future feels closer. Maybe that is what you are to me, a reason to keep going, a reason to believe, a reason to keep building. I work 20 hours a day in this story because I want you to understand something. My work is not only about money, it is about security. It is about opportunity. It is about creating a foundation for a future that we can be proud of. I do not want our future to be built on empty promises. I want it built on effort, on patience, on planning, on trust, on two people who know what they want and are willing to work for it. Maybe I cannot promise you a luxury life. Maybe I cannot promise that everything will be perfect. But I can promise that I will try. I can promise that I will not stop learning. I will not stop growing. I will not stop trying to become better. I can promise that when we have a dream, I will not laugh at it. I will help you build it. When you have a goal, I will support you. When you are tired, I will remind you why you started. When you are afraid, I will listen. When you are confused, I will stand beside you. When you need someone, and when I am tired, I hope you will understand that sometimes my silence does not mean I do not care. Sometimes my silence means I am trying to find enough strength to keep going. Maybe that is why I need you to know the truth about my days. I wake up thinking about responsibilities. I sleep thinking about tomorrow. I spend hours trying to make things better. Sometimes the day feels endless. Sometimes the night feels too short. Sometimes my mind does not know how to rest. But then I remember why I started. I remember the dream. I remember us. And I keep going. Maybe that is what love does. It can give meaning to effort. It can turn exhaustion into purpose. It can turn a long road into a journey worth taking. Maybe you are the reason I see the road differently. Maybe before you, I was only thinking about survival. Now I am thinking about building. Maybe before you, I was only thinking about today. Now I am thinking about tomorrow. Maybe before you, I was only thinking about myself. Now I think about us. That does not mean you owe me anything. It does not mean you must carry my sacrifices. It means only that I have chosen a future that includes you, and I am working toward it with everything I have. Maybe one day you will look back at these days and understand why I worked so hard. Maybe one day we will sit together and talk about these long hours and laugh at how young we were. Maybe we will remember the nights when I could barely keep my eyes open. Maybe you will say you were crazy for working that much, and maybe I will smile, say I had a reason. Maybe you will never fully know how many times I thought about giving up, but maybe you will understand that every time I wanted to stop, I thought about the life we could build. I thought about the peace we could have, the home we could create, the dreams we could chase, the memories we could make, and that thought made me continue. I work for our future, but I also want you to work for yours. I do not want your life to become only about me. I want you to have your own dreams. I want you to have your own goals. I want you to become everything you want to become. I want to watch you grow. I want to celebrate your success. I want to be there when you take a risk. I want to hear your ideas even when they sound impossible, because sometimes the biggest dreams begin as impossible ideas. Maybe you will build something I never could. Maybe you will reach places I could never reach, and I will be proud, not threatened, not jealous, not afraid, but proud, because your success will feel like our success when you are happy. I want to feel happy when you are proud. I want to celebrate you when you are hurting. I want to comfort you when you are confused. I want to listen. That is the future I want, not a future where one person carries everything, but a future where two people carry each other. When one is tired, the other helps. When one feels lost, the other reminds them of the way. When one person succeeds, the other celebrates. When one person fails, the other does not shame them. They help them stand again. Maybe that is what I mean when I say our future. I do not mean your life belongs to me. I mean I want to build a life where we both belong, where your dreams have space, where my dreams have space, where our shared dreams have a place too. Maybe that is the difference between love and possession. Love does not say, "Give me your life." Love says, "Let us build a life together while remaining ourselves." I work 20 hours a day because I want to give our future a chance, but I do not want to lose the present while building tomorrow. I am learning that too. Maybe I have worked so hard that I forgot to rest. Maybe I have been so focused on tomorrow that I forgot today. Maybe you are the person who needs to remind me that life is not only about achievement. Life is also about living. It is about laughter. It is about family. It is about quiet moments. It is about sitting together without doing anything important. It is about watching the sunset. It is about sharing food. It is about asking how was your day and actually listening to the answer. Maybe our future needs more than money. It needs time. It needs attention. It needs trust. It needs patience. It needs love. It needs two people who are present, not just successful. So I will work hard, but I will also learn to come home. I will build, but I will also rest. I will chase dreams, but I will also enjoy the moments we have. I will save for tomorrow, but I will not forget today, because what is the point of building a beautiful future if we never have time to enjoy it together? Maybe that is the promise I want to make you. I will work for us, but I will not make you feel like you are waiting for me forever. I will work to build a life where we can actually live together, where we can enjoy the things we worked for, where our hard days have meaning and our good days have time. Maybe one day the 20 hours will become 10, maybe 10 will become 8, maybe we will reach a place where we do not need to work every waking moment. Maybe one day the foundation will be strong enough that we can breathe. Maybe that is the goal, not to work forever, but to work until we have freedom to choose how we spend our time. Maybe that is what I am building, not just money, not just success, not just a business, not just a career. I am building choices. I am building security. I am building possibility. I am building a life where a difficult month does not destroy everything, where an unexpected problem does not break us, where we can handle challenges without losing hope. Maybe that is why I keep going even when I am tired, because the future is not built in one day. It is built through small decisions every day. It is built through discipline. It is built through patience. It is built through sacrifice. It is built through learning. It is built through failure. It is built through starting again and again. Maybe people only see the final result. They do not see the hundreds of ordinary days behind it. They do not see the early mornings. They do not see the late nights. They do not see the missed comfort. They do not see the choices to keep going when nobody was watching. Maybe that is why I do not need everyone to understand. I only need to know why I am doing it, and I know why.